Alright. Let me get my other screen going. Yeah. A lot has happened. A very large amount. It's kind of overwhelming to come back to a game or, something similar after so long. But it's also exciting. So, I can't complain. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure win a battle. We can do that. 100 times, sure. Destroy 3 enemy ships. I guess I can't, like, change that. Hello, Bullsy. I think it's Bullsy. Oh, Busey. Busey, sorry. Yeah, definitely a lot. Hello guys. Yeah, a lot's changed. Hey, yeah, I mean, none of this is getting cheaper. I'm trying to play it more free to play than not, I think, these days, because not only is it more expensive, but I also just want there to be more opportunity to play it free to play more than anything. It's a little bit more challenging, I think. Obviously, I get like the camo and stuff as a CC, and it's cool to be able to show it off because I do think that the artists do a great job with the game visually. But I also can accept that, the game's everything's expensive, and if you're gonna focus on one thing or another, you should focus on being able to take care of your real life self over your digital self. Some people can lose sight of that, like myself, but I feel like I'm getting better at it. So I'm just going to start off a game in the Tier 7 Alternative DD French Lee Hardy, I think, or Lee Hardy, maybe. I'm not quite sure on the pronunciation. I haven't looked any of this up. Man, can I just have, like, my chat fill a screen? Membership only. I got a little, like, they have a lot of reaction emotes and stuff. Hello, C-Nuts. You only got the Takahashi, but isn't it fun to say Takahashi? So isn't that worth it in itself? Obviously, it's like, whatever. Anyway, we're starting this match, and I know very well that there is an enemy. You unlock the Iowa, you just need to grind for the Montana. So, I was reading that the Christopher Colombo is getting its ship is being something about it is being banned in competitive play or COTS, like the unique upgrade. I don't know if the ship is banned or the unique upgrade, but one of those two they won't allow. What are you doing? PK! 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 Oh, you literally just watched it earlier. Ah, man.
Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
Sure. There's no battleships in this game except for one on the enemy team and two on ours.
Engine boost activated.
Huh. I didn't realize this. There is a minimum distance that the torpedo will be effective. I didn't realize they added that. So, in a way, the game is encouraging me to... Hey! Hey! That was a tear. Why are you so aggressive, PK? There's a cat running around in the background. She's absolutely insane. I didn't realize that they also made that maximum torpedo damage affect surface ships, apparently. So, yeah, you definitely... It's teaching you where to play or when to send, which it feels like it wants it to be sent when at an ideal damaging threshold, which would be just outside of 6 kilometers. Alright, cool. She is so funny, she's like in the curtains over here.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Trying to re-engage with the German. Yeah, you know, I can definitely... So, here's my question. What type of videos do you see yourself as a viewer being most interested these days for World of Warships? Because I have some ideas, but I obviously would like to hear your thoughts on it. Oh my god, she's pulled the curtains down again. She's absolutely insane. I'm absolutely naked. Cat. Crazy cat. I'm literally just like playing the game in front of everyone. It's so funny. What are you doing? Oh no, you covered your foods. 1 second. I gotta put these back up. Here you go, kid. Here you go. Whoosh. Way to hit a guy when he's down. I'm AFK from my ship because I got a cat that's like totally done a number on the curtains. We'll come back in. So first impressions are the most important to you, Jack? You'd say? There's a Diablo 2 player that I watch, and let me get his name on YouTube because I don't want to get this wrong. Zarfan the Loot Goblin. Does anyone know Zarfan the Loot Goblin? Plays Diablo 2, and the way that he plays Diablo 2, he will have like a special build that has very set rules, like you have to one-shot, or you can only use strength items, or you can only upgrade your strength, or you can only use certain item types, or things like that. I think that that can be pretty entertaining, at least for the stream. Now, it could turn into one video eventually with, like, you know, oh, the struggle, but I do think that having it function like that is entertaining.
Engine boost deactivated.
Oh, revisit ships in 2025? Yeah, that could be a good direction to go. There's obviously this 31 on the other side of here. I'm just trying to, like, hunt him. He should have Hydro or something up, though, I'm sure. Oh, there he is. There he is. And we did no damage. Hello, Nicholas. Is that Japan? No, it's the Independence. Oh, he must be like right on the other side over here. Oh my god, he's right here. Lovely. Oh, not even getting a chance. Well, that's no fun. What a blowout. Did I even score any XP? God. Yeah, not really a good chance to score. I'm just sticking with my own. I don't really want to, like, have to queue up with other people right now. I just want to talk to my chat, but I appreciate it, Nicholas. Okay, so let's take a secondary battleship out. We'll take this ship. What do they call it? Ipiranga? Maybe? Don't have... So, okay. Chat. Have they introduced other ways to increase the number of cosmetic flags on the newer released lines, like the Pan Americans or the European Commonwealth or Netherlands or Spain? So far, I haven't really had a great opportunity to activate this with, you know, I always get like big eyes when I'm playing a secondary battleship. I find I sail too far forward a lot of times, and I don't really get the maximum benefit of the secondary battleship. Okay, there's no aircraft carriers. There's a submarine, equal tier to us, but no aircraft carrier. But yeah, this activatable that increases the range of your secondaries, it's pretty cool, but I just find myself, I never get to see it benefit as much. Hello, Joe.
Action stations. All stations, protect that target.
John McDonald asks, what are my thoughts about the game in the last year and a half or so? You know, I haven't paid too much attention to the game, but I will say that I was reading about the aircraft carrier tweaks that they tested. And, you know, ultimately, I guess they didn't put much of it in other than every single aircraft carrier squadron has an air detection of 10 kilometers, and then the manual secondaries. Manual secondaries are also on the early access German cruiser line. I think that manual secondaries are very fun to play, but I also think that they are very dangerous. Oh my god, Wookiee legends in here.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
I see the Wookiee. Let the Wookiee win, as they say, right? I think, though, that, you know, the game is very fast-paced. That can be a huge turnoff. I think that the commander skill tree has been, quote-unquote, figured out. So there's not really a build that would deviate too much from the expected at this point.
Enemy cruiser detected. Enemy battleship detected.
It's turning back. I wish I had a better situation there. Well, there is something capturing C point. He's in smoke. Okay. Oh, cool. Excellent, excellent. Radar this guy. Okay, the super short radar, that's okay. Drake got knocked out, that's fine. Groningen is not really in position. Doesn't the Groningen not have torpedoes, right? I don't remember. That is the alternative to another ship that's in the game, I thought. Ooh, there he is again. Nice.
Requesting fire on the designated target. Enemy destroyer detected.
Nice.
Our victory is in sight.
Okay, Terpitz is going to get some decent damage on us. But, you know, it's better us than a lighter target such as Brandenburg's having issue. Hey! Don't you dare pot water. I don't know why Cat's pot water, but she's pot at water. What top 3 battleships do I like the most? Oh my gosh, I can't answer that question. I mean, I used to be Montana. I don't know how relevant Montana is to the meta. If we can get damage on Mogami before he moves forward. Could be better.
Much obliged, Commander.
I think Chewie is just gonna get... Oh, Wookiee! Wookiee! Oh, he was on the other side of the map. He was at B point. Okay, Wookiee. Yeah, Monty's still good all around. Bismarck. San Luis. Yeah, Wookiee. GG, sorry you got wiped out. I didn't see what happened to you, friend, but you were on the other side. But yeah, it seems like people are more comfortable just turning and firing on the next target that needs to die the quickest. And that can be really intimidating, obviously. Hopefully he dies. If he doesn't die to me... Okay. It can be very intimidating how fast everyone is. Gosh, I'm just such a newbie when it comes to this game right now. Yeah, see? Gosh, the damage with the secondaries on the Pan Americans. Okay, he's angling back in. And aim at the top. Just a flesh wound. We're gonna get some damage on him. Okay, we got a little bit of damage for a little bit of XP. A very tiny amount. Okay. It's still very leisurely by comparison. Yeah. I think ships in general are just a leisurely experience because you're sailing, obviously. There isn't bush cover to, you know, hang out in. Which I appreciate because, you know, for World of Tanks, it can be a little bit of a frustration factor, I find, when dealing with the bush and dealing with the commander situation. But then again, I read that there's an updated version of World of Tanks now, 2.0 or whatever. But, you know, the game over the year and a half that's been, I noticed that World of Warships will perform better. I am running it on Linux, which I'm enjoying immensely. I don't know why I didn't try it sooner, but maybe the infrastructure wasn't there. Steam Deck and the way Valve handles their Linux integration is pretty cool. But the games they're really one-sided these days, it seems. I did read that people theorize it's because of the Liberty and the Dockyard both going concurrently and both encouraging you to play the game non-standardly, which, you know, I can get behind. Oh, who we with? Platy, Commander Hosh. Okay, cool. But I can get behind the concept. I don't know how much has changed with the submarine. You guys would know better about that. When I left, the submarine basically was not as effective as I think people care about, but yeah.
General quarters.
Got 4 kills. Yeah, I mean, I think that's true. I think DDs are very... DDs can win and lose the game in their play. And I think a lot of players don't know how to play DDs. I think they think that relying on a cooldown is all you can do because it's such a daunting situation. Maybe the aircraft carrier has specifically chosen you to die. Okay, well, if the aircraft carrier has specifically chosen me to die, it seems that you have to just dodge the whole time. Otherwise, you're going to lose a ton of health. It really is just, you know, dodging the aircraft carriers, similar gameplay as before. I'm not sure if there were commander skill changes. I do see the European battleship line, which is interesting. I don't really know about the radar system, but it could be like literally a 2-second radar just for you to shoot. They did try a version of this with the Soviet battleships. The early testing or the closed beta for the Soviet battleships actually had a radar system, but it would only affect cruisers and battleships. So it didn't... Okay, here we go. Can I drop on him? Yeah, but he's just gonna go underwater, let's be real. I have to hit those, but I'm not. I really suck with the dive bombs, the airstrike stuff that you can do.
Engine boost activated. Ship is on fire.
Took out his torpedoes. Slap him with AP. Slap him again. Oh, the submarine is right here. Sturdy is right on top of me. I don't have a way to damage him, unfortunately. I'm gonna force complete noob to make a decision. Take damage from my ship, or leave the area.
Torpedoes astern. Torpedoes astern.
Ooh, dodge that! God, and this guy's here. That was a very close dodge. Incredibly too close. It's like I played it up for the effect there. Yeah, yeah, I was like, whoa, getting way too close on that rear end. Okay, he's firing, so we're gonna drop our speed and turn away. Okay. Not too bad.
Critically damaged. Engine boost deactivated. Main turret critically damaged.
Do I have a way to drop him? No, but I can shoot him directly. Maybe.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Yeah, I mean, I think the homing... I think that the homing missiles... The homing torpedoes is a great idea for sub versus sub gameplay. Because, let's be real, if it wasn't for that, sub versus sub wouldn't make any sense. Like, there wouldn't be sub versus sub. So, obvious that each class should have some way to damage the other class. You don't want to be in, like, an asymmetry situation where you have to ask someone else to help you because your specific class really is, like, hard countered by the mechanics that are played. Austin, get your torpedoes. Oh no! No! The DD! The DD, he totally, like, moved that. He drove right up to him and missed his torpedoes. Like, come on, man. Come on. I think the Austin's gonna run into an issue here. Wow. Wow! That's a lot of firepower. Alright. We ran into the issue first. I guess I could be, like, cynical and say that in the year and a half that I was away from the game, not much has changed in the way that they sell something or create stuff or feel like, you know, the balance tweaks one way or another. That seems to be every game these days. It seems like it's pulling teeth to have direct communication with them. Which is obviously frustrating. I'm just waiting in the queue for the Hughes. I didn't want to watch the end of the game because I think it's better use of my resources to play another one. I lived the first game, so I'm fine just skipping over looking at the stat sheet for it. But your mileage may vary in that way. So the Hughes is part of the alternative American DD line that is similar to that premium DD that came out. What is the title of that guy? I am not sure. But yeah, I see that they've added like a minimum range of torpedo damage for some of the lines. Is that only some of the lines? Did they retroactively introduce a minimum or a maximum amount of torpedo damage? I see that Hughes does not have that maximum amount of torpedo damage range, but the other DD line that I just played, the French DD line, does have that requirement. So you can't just stay at max range sending your torpedoes, because you're not going to get the kind of value that you're expecting. I'm just trying to get first spot. Maybe my teammates can take some quick shots on something. My torpedoes still have 40 seconds to be ready, so I can't really use them. I think I'll be in a sorry, there's a cat making noise. I think I should be good. Hughes has a lot of A range. It has sap. It has kind of a temporary smoke. I'm not really a big fan of this. You can toggle it on and off, but it never gets replenished, is my standing. My aircraft carrier friend has spotted 5 enemy ships. Where are you? There you are, Benson. Okay, Yorktown's clearly attacking us. So we're just gonna allow the Yorktown to miss his shots completely. Alright, cruiser. Okay, so we're gonna go after the Benson now. We gotta clear out the Yorktown fighters.
Torpedoes, dead ahead. Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Okay, so obviously the Benson sent torpedoes ahead of his position. Oh, there he is, there he is. Get him! Get the Benson! Don't fire at your ally. No. I think the Benson is a little too angled to do effective sap damage. Okay. Ooh. Not sure if V Veneto. Oh, there he is, there he is, there he is, there he is. He's turning away. Gosh. Hey, PK.
Engine boost deactivated. Main turret critically damaged.
Hey, PK. Woo. This game is actually a little slow compared to the other ones. I think I should pick on Tiger. He doesn't just die right here. Yorktown. Hey, PK. Odd that Yorktown is not moving at all. I think he's just accepted his fate and he's letting it happen. See if sap works better for me. Yeah, sap works better for me. Okay.
Sunken enemy aircraft carrier.
You know, as I said, I'm trying to learn all the different changes that they've done. Okay, Vivanetto's using his personal smoke. I would guess that the DD and the submarine are over here, so I think I'm just gonna push over towards them.
Engine boost.
Vivanetto, I can't really do anything about him being over there, but I could go after the subs and the DD that looks like he's coming towards my position. Nope, he decided to go the other way. Okay, so Leander's at point blank range. Leander sends torpedoes at GJ marker and avoids it. Oh no, he just needs to be shot like 2 times by him. Yep, okay. The submarine, friendly submarines in retreat. And we got an aircraft carrier. The friendly battleship has decided to sail through the area, so friendlies are kind of vulnerable to this play. Oh, of course a DD decided to go for our base instead of anything else. Hello, barely awake. Ah! Oh, sub. He went below.
Torpedoes, dead ahead. Torpedoes, direct front. Engine boost deactivated. Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes to port.
I guess I gotta try and go back for our base. I'm just really out of position for this. But yeah, I noticed that the games seem to be much faster inherently. I think obviously people are more comfortable with the game. He's in smoke.
Attention. Reporting the target position. All stations requesting fire
Fire on the
target.
Fubuki.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Why did he drop his torpedoes? Oh, nice. He hit one. He hit one. Oh, that was a luck. Okay, nice. We should be good now. I'm in range with my main battery. But yeah, the games are a lot faster. People seem to die way fast. It's like they don't care. But I also read that due to the nature of the missions and stuff, people don't care. They're just trying to get their missions completed. Which is understandable when that's really all you're trying to do, you know? I think it's always a risky play to go for standard battle cap. I mean, he could have potentially won the game, but he also could have won the game maybe by helping his teammates on the flank that matters. You know?
Engine boost activated.
Yeah, I think it was kind of a risk that it didn't pan out. Maybe in a different situation it does pan out. But the enemy DD, he tried to capture our base solo. Depending on the scenario, that's obviously like impossible, so. I wasn't here for the Soviet submarine introduction. I am just trying to get used to it. So they're one of the... Okay, so this little icon, is this icon the damage icon? It's not present on all ships, but it is present on the torpedoes for French. Is this a torpedo? Did they add this effect on other torpedo lines other than submarines and this French DD line? Man, I don't know. Okay, so see, I go for a while and I come back and the same submarine skills exist and they don't really have any improvements whatsoever that I've seen. Ping effect on a sector that was highlighted within 30 seconds after activating hydrophone. Improve the battery efficiency when dive capacity reaches a rate of 50%. Sub's maximum dive capacity remains. Increase running speed on the surface at periscope depth while less than 50% of your sub dive capacity remains. Yeah, I mean, enlarged propeller shaft could enable you to run away. So submarines are much more maneuverable, inherently. So it must be the low tier that I feel like maneuvering isn't the way to go. Rudder shift plane, okay, yeah, those are still the same things that I like. I don't remember Damage Control System Mod 3, but it's cool that they added it. I'm finding it really hard to land sonar. I almost don't want to have sonar. It's so hard to land consistently with the Soviets. Well, I mean, obviously, nothing. The subs are probably the most extreme to not consider reality. I agree. But then I also think about all the submarine media and, movies and television series and stuff like that. And what is the thing that they all have in common? They try to portray a homing system for sub versus sub combat because that's the only way that sub versus sub could exist. And I do think that that's the superior way to play, but I see that they've prevented the homing torpedoes from doing basically any damage inside of 3 kilometers. So it's hard to do significant damage when your 50% of the effective range is basically 0 damage for submarine versus submarine. Well, yeah. I mean, obviously submarines go way too fast. If we're being real, what they probably should do is they should re-envision the role of the submarine. Right now, the submarine is kind of just a DD light, I guess. Best way to describe it. And, they should be dumbfire torpedoes from the surface. That's how the submarine should be played. But in reality, they're not going to play it like that. Yeah, well, if you think about it, the water is smoke, and their energy bar is the cooldown on their smoke. So it's kind of a reverse smoke, in a way. You have to maintain your energy to use your concealment, and you can only recharge your concealment when you're outside of your concealment. It doesn't have like a recharge rate in your concealment, but similar to smoke-based destroyers, they will use smoke and it will last for 40 seconds or whatever, and then it goes on cooldown, and after a minute and a half or 2 minutes it's back available for the player, which is basically the submarine sitting on the surface versus being underwater.
Enemy force detected.
It's just harder to detect underwater than it used to, than smoke. But at one point, smoke was very hard to detect as well. There wasn't these radar breakers that we've got now. It was basically hydroacoustic was the only way that you could bust through that smoke. And good luck driving up to smoke with no penalty. Okay, we're detected by something. That's great. Toxic weeb. Thank you. Man, I suck. Yeah, I can't even use the dumbfire below the surface.
Direct front.
Gosh, the reload time.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes, dead ahead.
I mean, visually, this is really cool. I love the visuals of the submarine. I almost wish it could, like, be like a cameraman. 2 hits, Vasily, 2 hits. So, did they change this hydrophone? Does it do it only once or something like that? Oh, he stopped it. Just in the nick of time. And there is a submarine in the area, so I need to be careful. What's the range? 7 kilometers? Okay. Oh, there he is. This Podvoisky guy, he really doesn't care. Huh. Oh, collision alert. There's a submarine close by. Shoot! I have no idea how close that guy is. Man, he must be right on top of me, I think. Okay. We'll be in position. We'll be in position to activate hydrophone surveillance. I think Podvoisky is on the surface. So when we activate hydrophone, it should give us an idea of where he is. Damn! The velocity is crazy, but I guess it doesn't matter because he was inside of my effective range, so it's not like I can really damage him. Oh my god! I am absolutely really uncomfortable with how high this ping velocity is, I guess.
Battery depleted. Torpedoes astern.
Hey, cool, we hit him. Nice. In detection range. Okay, so the enemy submarine is using his detection. I don't think that it's a good idea to go after Podvoisky with my torpedo system. I think what I should do is I should get in position to use my detection once it is actually off of cooldown. Because we do have a 9-kilometer range detection, which is greater than the detection. I'm not sure if I can use this out of the water and it's beneficial. So is this ping? Okay, that's not what I want. Not what I want. Not what I want. I don't want the air. I don't want the air. I don't want the air. I don't want the air.
We've been detected.
Okay, we're going down. We're going down. Get in position. Okay, he decided to go above water, which is okay. Since I have such high velocity, I'm just gonna send it. Okay. So, we need to not... He's here, he's here. Okay. We're going silent. Going silent, going silent, going silent. Can I do a sharp turn? Sharp turn, sharp turn, sharp turn. Don't hurt me, don't hurt me, don't hurt me. Oh, jeez. Okay, okay, so yeah, I can see what they're saying with regard to the submarine being... and the problem is they're so close, I can't really damage them now, right? So I have to, like, get away from here, but I can't. Obviously. It's not gonna happen. This is tough. Because when I was playing submarines before, in this situation, I wouldn't have to worry about it, but they can easily cover the distance rather rapidly. And I can't really damage them, right? It's like super low damage. Okay, Podvoisky decided to go that direction. That's good for me. Still need to... Okay, he's going on the other side of the smoke. Okay, somehow we got out. That's cool. Okay, they're both going that direction. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Oh, everyone's like leaving A point. I guess we trolled them. So yeah, the tight turn radius definitely makes it where you can kind of like really throw them off if they're not paying enough attention. I guess I have to go down because he can see me at this distance. I guess I should have done that before that, so now he can see where I went. Guns, yeah, turn to me. Yeah, someone's attacking my area. Okay, so the moment we see the anti-submarine, I need to turn away. Okay. Yep, here's some more. Here's some more. He's probably gonna come back around. I feel like hitting dumbfire torpedoes on anything small is... Good luck with that, is what I'd say. They have to be so unaware that they literally just fall into the trap. More or less, it seems like a submarine is like an area denial tool than like an actual damaging weapon. Would that be a accurate assessment of what they play like now? I think what we're going to do is we're going to capture A point, and I'm going to shadow the enemy submarine and try and take him out. Yeah, there he is. Okay. So clearly he's going to go below the ocean. And I am getting run down by the Frenchie. Need to continue sailing directly away from the Frenchie. I need to go underwater, underwater, underwater. Go, 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 go. Okay. Okay, does that ping update for other people in their location? All right. Did I send a ping? No, I didn't. Of course, he sends it. Last known position. And I can't get over how fast this ping velocity is. Is it a Soviet trait or is it a submarine trait now? Oh, he's lucky. Alright, cool. So yeah, it seems that, like, if you want to use homing, they want you to be sitting at the periscope depth for anything other than other submarines. The dumbfire torpedoes are more or less useless against a lot of targets because they dodge so effectively.
Our victory is in sight.
Yeah, I can't even ping outside of my torpedo homing range.
Commander, we've been detected.
We've been detected. Okay. Man, the reload. I gotta see if that's the way the others... I feel like I did nothing. Like, I feel like I got no XP for this game. I feel like I was active in, like, an intelligence way, but I don't feel like the class rewards intelligence. Maybe? But I think if they really are genuinely interested in keeping submarines in the game, I think they should move more towards intelligence gathering than necessarily direct combat. Rick, yeah, you can send torpedoes and then ping him. I know that that is true. I really like that they disabled the ability. You can turn off the container animation finally. That's great. Since they gave them a base XP. So they just get a base XP boost now. So like just by playing them, I am benefiting. Here, let me see. What is the German submarine equivalent? The U-69. Nice. Of course, I pressed the wrong button. It says that the sonar velocity isn't something I should... So, reload time 6.5. Okay. So, it's twice as fast to sonar ping, but the velocity is much reduced. Okay. And there's still UK, American, Germany. There's not a dedicated Japan line. I'm just trying to compare all of the lines. Because I've just been away so long. Okay, so got the tier 6 American. So 7.5, 600. 15, but 800 millisecond. God. I'm just, the gun velocities are so different, or ping velocities are so different. Going between different submarines is going to be just brutal. Yeah, okay, so yeah. The Soviet submarine is inherently the best at landing a ping, but it only has 7-kilometer range. The German has 11.5 kilometer range, 10 kilometer range, but way slower sonar. Wow. Huh. That's crazy how slow the sonar is. 3K base and subs doing 0 damage. Huh. So, Huge M, what are they doing then? Are they pinging? I see that they have the limited use hydrophone, which I still am annoyed. So the Soviets have a single ping. Just one ping, Vasily. Whereas the other ones have like a continuous ping. Yeah. Reveals the position of enemies for 6 seconds. Reveals it for 6 seconds. Okay. Wow. My head's like so confused by like what they're trying to do with the submarine. Let's play the tier 8. Well, no, I need the... Let's get the tier 6. I'm trying to get some Research Bureau points because I'm trying to unlock the unique upgrades for some of these ships. Okay, so the other submarines, they still have great homing range. But the Soviets suck at homing range, so you can't rely on that as anything. But you can't also rely on the dumbfire because at 3-kilometer range, everyone gets, garbage. So they kind of retroactively went through. Oh, Rick, have a great night. Take care, Rick. Hey, PK. You doing okay, PK? These Soviet subs were done a long time ago, and they haven't announced a new subline in a long time. Okay. But all of them have that reduced damage torpedo system. And the only surface ship that I have seen with the torpedo damage is that French alternative DD line, correct?
Good luck, everyone.
Action stations.
But so all the submarines received a shotgun nerf to both homing and the regular. All submarines received a faster rudder response planar shift or whatever. Yeah, so to me that says that the French alternative DD line is supposed to be played aggressively. You want to get as close to the target as you can. Does Sapshell still rock submarines? Okay, okay. That's good. Sap hurts everything. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Oh. Well, that got wrecked. They never released the French carriers, right? I swear they were making French carrier line. Maybe it was just a French premium one-off. Gonna fire midship for Jacqueline. Alright, decent damage. Okay, he's firing on us, so we're gonna slow down and turn into the shot. Do I have range? Of course I don't. Ah, I inevitably took it right on the face. Hey, sweetie. Hey, it's okay. Hey, baby. Hey, baby doll. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, cutie? Cutie, cutie, cutie. One of the cool things that I would like to do is I would like to like just have fun specs or experimenting or having unique rules like I can only choose tier 1 and tier 2 skills for like a battleship line or something like that for a stream just to see like how good or how bad could it be or just to have some more entertainment factor. Why is the I don't understand that. I do not understand that choice. See if we can catch Omaha. Omaha, Omaha. Dang it, Omaha. Let's say the enemy submarine is above water because he saw the shots. Oh yeah, he's right there. He just got me in the nose. Huh. Since he's German, he can reach me, so I think I'm going to disengage and go back away from him.
Torpedoes to starboard.
We're gonna sail towards the island. The island will block naturally the torpedoes. He's gonna try and send it at something else. Hopefully my sap shells can catch Omaha. Nope. Of course not. The Omaha is like absolutely, he's dodging left, dodging right, turn left. Everyone's shooting at Omaha. He's dodging the aircraft carrier, so I'm gonna fire, knowing that he has to turn in. Oh yeah, that's great. Great. Really love that accuracy. I have range? No, I don't have range. Oh my sweet Jesus. Come on, stop straddling.
Enemy heavily damaged.
That's what we were asking for. That's all I wanted. I just wanted a really great, solid AP shell. Alright, we're going to switch to sap. I have that skill, improve reload time. I really love that skill for the Italians. Okay, we're just going to blind fire his last known ping location. Nope, a little too high, a little too high. Yeah, I mean, Huge M, the legendary mod is a unique situation. That covers up a weakness inherently of the line. Let's see if we can catch him coming up to the surface.
Enemy heavily damaged. Destroyed.
Oh, you poor submarine. I'm so sorry. Said no one ever. Oh, that was glorious. Okay, so Independence is going over the island. He's obviously not going to be able to drop us. There's no way you're dropping us, Independence. This is too close. We're just going to let that squadron do its thing. Shoot it down! Shoot it down! Alright, alright, alright. Oh, wow, he just barely got it in. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Uso is still annoying. Independence is barely moving, so yeah. We're just gonna fire at his last location.
Target penetrated.
Yeah, nice, nice. I'm not really taking a lot of damage that I can heal, but it's also a waste to keep my heal for longer in the match. So, yeah. I don't think I can hit him over the island, but man, I would love to hit him. Oh, I would love to hit him. Oh no, I can attack him with this. What am I thinking? 12 seconds? There's no way. There's no way. Now we're too close to this. He can't attack us from this angle. Okay, we actually hit him. Wow.
Awaiting instructions.
I am a menace. Menace, indeed. Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Submarine destroyed.
Uso fired at us. Yep, 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 yep. Okay. Nice. Good job, guys. Well played, Bojankles. Alright, so we've got the Ismail and the Fuso. The Independence has one more squadron on approach. That's okay. I would like to ideally engage Ismail correctly. Gonna fire on us. We're gonna angle away. Any moment now, he will fire his guns. Any moment. Okay, okay. Alright, 9 minutes left. We're gonna heal once again, because there's not enough time to benefit from a full heal. What an awful angle. He has so much more armor than I could ever imagine to fire against, so I just have to mitigate this and aim for the superstructure. I don't really have a good shot. He's like a fuck... I mean, he's a frickin' tank. That's the word I was using. Right, PK? Submarines, cop! Uso's firing on us. One of the few low-tier battleships that has the range to engage us. Oh, is he over-rotating? Sure, 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 yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good angle. Yeah, that's the best angle you could choose.
Confirmed penetration.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we just needed to angle him. If I can get one more reload off before he can stop the angle, we can kill him. Recently for this RNG.
Enemy battleship foundered. Our team has taken the lead.
This is great. This is the best game I've had tonight. The Italians are just so good against submarines. Okay, he's softening his angle against us. He's also slowing down. We're gonna turn into the shots. Okay, it's cool. I'm gonna switch sap. Because of the nature of the Italians, I think they get it baked in, but then if you spec more, you can protect the minimum shell type switching, which is a really useful skill for sap versus AP, so you can always be aggressive. Sail right into it. Sail right into it. Sail right into it. Crap. I definitely like this this brisk. I like getting my ship up just a little bit faster. Alright. I'd say that's a good XP game. Excellent. Excellent. Cool. I mean, it was a small game, but we still got a lot of XP for it, so I'm cool with that. Excellent. Do I have enough to unlock the next one? Yes, I do. Nice. Yeah, I still have my commander. So I really like incoming fire alert. It basically allows me to farm potential damage. I really am enjoying brisk. It just improves the speed that my battleship gets into combat. Obviously, adrenaline rush. If you're a battleship, why wouldn't you take something like this? You literally take the longest to kill. Emergency repair seems like a good idea, and then gun feeder to me. This seems like a really great Italian battleship build. I know emergency repair specialist is like recommended. I just think that you get more out of incoming fire alert. I think incoming fire alert is treated like whatever the radar detection thing for destroyers and cruisers. As it's never recommended because it's a unique ability, but I just generally think it's great. I really do. And then if I was to take all the others, I would take fire prevention, and I would probably take grease gears, because if I'm being honest, if you're actively dodging, you're gonna be ahead of your gun's ability to traverse. So if you can keep your guns on target, obviously you're gonna do more damage. So this seems to me like the most optimal build for my Italian battleship play. I wish I could change. Yes, there we go. Damage control. What's ice strengthened? Accuracy, of course. I just don't believe Damage Control System Mod 2 is as valuable as steering gears for the playstyle that I'm trying to do. Okay, so let's take the tier 7. They never, chat, they never ended up doing like that ice carrier, right? There's no like mini game or something like that, or an event that came out where we all fought it or someone controlled it or anything like that, right? Just curious. Yeah, this is live. Carrick? We are doing it, yes. Yes. Let me double check how my stream is doing. Excellent. Not a single drop frame. I gotta tell you guys, I really love Linux for playing this game in particular. It runs just so chef's kiss, so cleanly. Have icebreakers, I think. Oh yeah. It would be funny if there was like a map or a mechanic where you did that. How come you have so much doubloons? Because I am a CC and I basically was away from the game for 2 years. So my doubloon stockpile increased at a rapid rate. They give you like 20,000 doubloons a month as a CC, and the idea is to encourage you to buy things on the stream that will encourage you to buy. I'm not necessarily one for that, but I will use it to cover up anything so I can talk about something on my main account. But I'm trying to play this as close to free to play at this point as I can. Primarily because I think that a lot of games these days are asking too much from you as a player to spend your money or time. So I really don't want to just open loot boxes on stream to encourage viewers to spend money so that they will do that. I just think that there's too much of that on the internet, and I'm just not trying to, encourage that feedback loop necessarily. Hey, sweetie. What you doing, cutie? You okay, cutie? Now, I don't even know how to run a, can I, let me see here. Is there any way manage? Oh, no. Show your support, engage with my audience. Oh, I can do a poll. That's cool. Start QA, answer viewer questions live. Huh. Am I playing on NA? Yes. Yes. Yes, I am playing on NA. Add a stream marker. Timestamps. I can be live chat or top. Some messages, such as potential spam, may not be visible. Okay. Cool. You know, it's funny. I think earlier someone asked me what did I think about the changes for like a year and a half of ships, and you know, there's a lot of changes that occur in ships, but there's almost more changes that have occurred in YouTube for the way that I can control it, and I'm all confused over there. They had some sort of side-by-side advertisement thing, kind of like if you're watching like a motorsport. I don't know how that works. I don't know how any of that works, actually. I don't show your support for Notser, so I can just... What is that? I don't even understand. What is that? And then there's a members only live stream. Schedule your live stream live to switch to members only. So I guess if you had a lot of members only, you could do like a QA session at the end of a stream or something like that. What do you guys think about YouTube and the rise of members only content?
I need intelligence data.
It's becoming more and more prevalent. I have watched YouTubers who haven't done that. But since it's been introduced, they have started using it more and more. I sync stuff. It's a pretty straightforward name there. I sync stuff. Okay, so Yugimo's sending torpedoes that way. Sometimes the NA server does lag for a sec. I don't know what that is. Okay, let's see. We're getting a shot out. Some cruisers are firing at us. What? I didn't see how bad that was, but we obviously missed everything. King George is firing explosive shells. Yugimo is trying to kill himself, I guess.
Reporting the position of a strategic target.
Don't really have... I think they should be able to kill that guy before he's a threat. Okay, that's good, that's good. More incoming. We'll absorb some. Good, good. Here comes AP shells for Ham. Careful, Ham.
The ship is on fire.
Good morning. I guess I came to a complete stop. I don't know why I came to a complete stop.
Our victory is in sight.
Problem solved, sir.
Hopefully we can hit some sap shells. Yeah. Went a little high with our estimation. Don't know what the rune's thinking.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Ship is on fire.
Alaska's basically dead. What the hell is the rune doing? Is he sailing? I am confused. He wants to kill Alaska. Yep, he's gonna kill Alaska. Okay. I have a shot on Sergeant Tibbs? No. Just aiming a little too high, if I'm being honest. I need to heal on cooldown at this point because there's obviously this is the primary flank of the enemy. So the best thing I can do is just reverse sail and make them waste as much time as possible. Also, I should switch to AP since the rune is being really greedy. Incredibly greedy. Oh, come on! I overpinned that hard? That's crazy. I'm just gonna put that fire out. I felt like if I put that fire out, I can easily wait until it'll be available again.
Problem solved, sir.
Enemy severely damaged.
See, why didn't I have that on that perfect broadside? Okay, rune's gone. Good. Did he hit with his fire? He did hit with his fire.
Thank you.
See what Tibbs is up to. Oh shit! We're on fire! We are so on fire. Think we're dead. I need my heal. Bad. Please heal. Get off of cooldown. No! See? That's the punishment. I used it on one fire when I should have used it on two.
Requesting fire on the designated target.
Okay. I just want to play games. We could win that. We could lose it. It's whatever. It's like a mid-tier match. Who cares? Obviously I care, but I would rather play another game than watch them lose it or win it. I also need to get better at my air striking. That's the thing I need to get better at. Okay, so we can research the range of the guns. It's cool. So what would I do for the cruiser? Do I have anti-air? No, I don't. I don't have hydro either. So it just suggests that I go survivability. Focus fire is what it says. Does this affect my airstrike armament reload? Ah. That's why it wants me to take that. Because it's going to affect this. Yeah. Okay. So if I were to increase that by 1, then this would double up and improve my airstrike. Okay. So that's why focus fire training would be recommended for them. And this is only for airstrike depth charge. But this airstrike armament reload should affect the inherent reload cycle of this. Here, I'm just gonna send to reserve. Yeah, exactly as I thought. Okay, so there's kind of an artificially inflated value for the Dutch cruisers related to airstriking. So if you would take a 2 point for anti-air, which this is obviously anti-air, you don't need to take a 4 point because that's ridiculous. Who would get 2 anti-air skills? But it already has fast turret traverse. 12 seconds, so I can make it even faster. How fast is that? 10 seconds? Okay. So it looks like Adrenaline Rush is the next logical choice with this build then. Okay. Let me make sure. Yeah, learn more. That's cool. Streaming tips. Why does it have this, like, guide thing? Live. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by the rules. Okay. Huh, and then I lose the ability to do that. Huh. Let's see. Oh, tag products. Oh, good. Hello, Somer. I hope you're doing great. Oh, I can enable DVR so you guys can watch, I guess, the past. Huh. I don't know why that's not on by default. Yeah. I mean, obviously it murders planes. I'm just teasing on, like, who would ever get both? If there's a double aircraft carrier game, it's valuable. It also, on the 4-point skill, when your AA is actively firing, it reduces the cooldown on anything that's on cooldown, right? So it would affect your airstrike speed with that passive buff. It doesn't get a direct, buff to the airstrike cooldown, but the fact that whenever your AA is firing, it is improving your cooldown, that is, ergo, affecting your airstrike's cooldown again. How many of these guns are 360? Looks like pretty much all of them are.
Cutie. Cutie.
Enemy force
Oh,
detected.
cute.
So it takes... Does it say how long it takes for this? I want a girlfriend is sailing over towards this area. Taking a cheeky shot. He's trying to get in position with AP in mind, I think. I do like that they updated the icons for the air to be more, I guess, accurate or specific. Hello! Hey, PK. Come here. Sit on my lap. Help me be my first officer, okay? You're gonna be my Riker. You've got a beard. A hairy beard. And I wish I could hit over the island in a more accurate way. Hello, Charlie. Oh, so, Halloween is a pretty big deal in the city that I'm located in, and I actually saw a house that had a pirate ship with some like some skeleton pirates dressed up like a captain and like a first mate. It was really entertaining. I get a kick out of all the Halloween stuff that's in my area. It was the first. Oh shit! The Atlanta. Cheer! Cheer!
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Get Atlanta! He wants a girlfriend bad. He's sailing forward. He's desperate. You can sense it in his mannerisms. Hey, Viking. I said pirates, not Vikings. Pirates. Okay, we got a fire set on him. I don't know if I can hit this guy. Airborne. Airborne. See if he can sail out of it. Come sail away. Come sail away with me. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, let's give Kansas the way. You know the way, Kansas. I don't want to get in his way. For some reason, the Bismarck has deactivated movement. Maybe he's crashed. But we will send him... You know, we'll assist him to the next battle. Because he's obviously not happy about the situation. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so I'm gonna sail over towards the... what is it? The Vice Biden? Vice Baden? Whatever your name is. We got Vanguard over there. Okay. Oh wow, he gave up the goose really fast there. I think I can take these guys. We got him. We got him, PK. You just man the guns, okay, PK? Yeah, we got him. They won't know what hits them. Isn't that right, PK? Oh yeah. I'll switch to AP since he's broadside. Okay, we'll switch to HE. Stored.
Ship is on fire. Hull breach. Taking on water quickly. Critical engine damage.
We got him.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Awaiting instructions. Problem solved, sir.
Hey, PK.
Engine boost deactivated. Critical engine damage.
Enemy battleship detected.
Well played there, well played. He forced me to angle against him, and then obviously the AP had to be angled in the other way. The other side of the map was falling fast. So yeah, for all the work that we did on our side, it was equally successful for the enemy on the other side. But, you know, ooh, Split. I have no idea what Split is. He has radar, apparently. A short duration radar. You can do it! Oh. Kill him! Kill him! No, that's an island. That's an island! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, I think the Bismarck crashed out or something. I don't think he meant to have that situation. Man, I felt like I was doing so good. And I think I was the only one that was doing so good in this game. Prophet's gonna die soon.
The enemy is about to win.
Man. Wow. But I like all my content on one place. I feel like it's better that way. I don't know, chat. What do you think? Do you think that it's better to have all of my content come from one location? Or should I split it between Twitch and YouTube? I don't know. I have seen that you can stream to both, but God, I don't know that I want to do that. That seems like a lot of work. Kick? But Kick would be like brand new, just going downhill. I did read about I did read that there's some controversy with Twitch and like a sexual assault incident. Did anyone read that? Some Twitch streamer was sexually assaulted by another Twitch streamer or something like that. You're drunk. Hey, that's fair. That's a good reason to just go with the flow. So intrusive with commercials? You cannot block them anymore? That sucks. Well, I'm sorry that the advertisement on Twitch is even more. I saw in my creator inbox for YouTube, they were advertising side-by-side advertisement with the stream. I don't know. Has anyone watching my YouTube stream, have you seen an ad occur on stream? No ads. Okay. I honestly, I don't know how to run an ad right now. I just don't know anything about that right now. I'm just here so I can have fun with you guys. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think we're all aware of, the systems that have been put in place over the years with all these different platforms to min-max your income. Oh, edit, optimization. Oh, yeah. I don't see any way to run an ad on in my stream setting. Yeah, I always thought it was awkward with Twitch with the way that it like activates the ad but at a different time than everyone else.
General quarters.
Okay, so we have a tier 10 aircraft carrier. Oh boy. Oh, Chanel. Okay, so they basically have the tip whether it's AP versus HE. Okay. That works. Yeah, I mean, obviously you don't. No, I mean, it works for me as long as you know, the system is fair for you guys. I feel like Twitch wasn't fair even like 2 years ago. I don't like ad breaks just popping in during like important moments. That's obviously really annoying. Oh, he flew through it twice, so it's gonna hurt him. Okay. Malensku. Oh, jeez. Cool. Yeah, roger. I just need to avoid the incoming fire. But obviously, if you guys are enjoying this, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Obviously, like the video. And, you know, leave a comment that, you know, what was a moment in the video that you found most enjoyable. I really enjoyed the I enjoyed the sap kills on the submarines. Those were very entertaining for me. We incapacitated one part of him. Someone is firing at us. GK. And they found our citadel. Hey, sweetheart. It's okay.
Awaiting instructions.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those, like, you feel like you're stuck having to do the stream because there's, you know, so many of your subscribers are over on Twitch, or people who, you know, have for people who, not like me, who, like, abandon the whole idea of everything, it's hard for them to walk away from the revenue that the subscribers provide them. And there's a lot of people over at the Twitch that have, you know, like, a lot of subscribers, so they're perpetually stuck there, even if they don't want to be there, because they have no other choice. So it's tough. You know what else is tough? Don't have my... Okay, we hit 3 there, that's good. Okay, he moved forward and he avoided it there. Der Grossa somehow got a kill, that's good. We have the Grosser Kur first. I think we'll use speed boost to avoid this. Jaeger was not happy. Not happy at all.
Awaiting instructions.
They'll do Twitch and Kick. Problem with Kick is they're a gambling website, or they're owned by a gambling website, and that's bad in its own way because they're not really there for the right reasons, in my opinion. I think the right reasons are creating content that people want to watch, not necessarily making people feel compelled to gamble while watching, you know, personally. And, you know, I like that YouTube has long form, short form, all the forms. And it's a one-stop shop when it comes to that. I really like long form video. It's the most entertaining for me because I can just watch it and not stress about it. Can you not hit my citadel? Okay, he didn't hit my citadel. Let's see, does he have Hydro up? I don't think he does because he's sailing directly into the bad. But he might, because now he's finding the perfect gap. God, I still have no range to affect him with my airstrikes. Okay. Julio. Yeah, I mean, they're all really big conglomerates that have huge amount of revenue stream coming in. So you just, you know, you kind of just have to accept the situation, unfortunately. Definitely a guy right there. Definitely a guy right there. And there he goes. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, we got the Smolensku over there. Careful, kitty. Hi, kitty, kitty. Ugh, can't reach at all.
Torpedoes, direct front.
How much time is left? 12? Yeah, we don't necessarily need to use the heal. Bambino! It's great to see you. I've never even seen that before. Welcome, Recruit Bambino. I hope you're doing well, friend. It's been a while. Oh, nope, there's a guy like here. Oh, shiz. That's a lot of fire. I appreciate it. Oh, there he is, there he is.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Kill the SE. Kill SE. Yes. Okay, we gotta use a heal. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so Bambino, guess what I did? I broke my right leg. Oh, you missed it by a hair? Yeah, I broke my right leg, man. Oh god, he wiped him out. That's not what I want to see. Shit, that's a lot of incoming. We are dead. We're very dead. Gosh, the Smolensk. It's crazy how much. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. Man, it just sucks. I broke my right leg, and I basically can't be physical, so part of the job that I was doing was physical, so you can't be physical, then you can't do the job. So I'm in a weird spot where I'm trying to find like a remote alternative. I'm also streaming on YouTube, and I will probably... It's hard to find a job that is remote, but just enough that it's not it doesn't involve physical. So I might go back to making some long form as well, but it's certainly not going to be like, it's not going to take as long as I did in the past. I feel like I spent a lot of time making a video that ultimately didn't serve as much as I wished it did. So I think it would be better if I did like an impression, or I was talking about earlier, having like a unique set of circumstances that I would play under for like an entertainment part of ships. But then I would just stream and be chill, you know, because I like both forms of community interaction. I think that there is real value in both. Now, I don't know necessarily short form. You guys know better than me if short form has any place in your interest, and hopefully this guy catches his AP on your Machino. I think it's a little short. Just a little bit. But you guys know better than me if short form video has any place in ships. And St. Vincent's, he got a shot. Okay, so one of the shots did land. But yeah. Let's see what Louisiana's going at here. Going at the shores. This is that hybrid. I really appreciate the support, Bambino. I hope you're doing well. I really do. It means a lot to me that you just come in and you join as a member here. obviously you were always supportive of Twitch, my Twitch channel, so I appreciate it. It's fun for watching, yeah, but it's not really, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't watch short form videos. I don't really feel like I get enough information from short form, and even beyond that, the framing is weird for a video game, because I will see someone have like a ship and it'll be a third of the screen, so I can't see like the mini map, I can't see anything, or they'll crop it and they'll layer it, like they'll have just the ship in the center and then they'll put like the mini map below it. So it's just a weird way that I have to format it for it to even express. So that's why, yeah. I don't like doom scrolling either. I hate doom scrolling. I feel like it's a waste of my time. It doesn't... If short form was better about like giving you specific choices on what you could watch, but it just seems like it just throws everything that it suggests at the user. So I could be watching, for my example, it's I could watch ships, I could watch someone doing like model making or painting like a Warhammer thing, or I could watch like a motorsport thing, and it would all be in the same feed. So it's like I just have to be willing to accept everything coming in at weird times, which doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, the shorts are hard to like, and they kind of get in the way. That's the thing I've always found. They always get in the way. Expedition Golf. The BA Montana. Match all. What could I just... Oh. Expedition. Yeah, that's fair. My phone is my work too. I did a job that had an app that ran through my phone. And so yeah, for me, it's all about my phone for that app and that work. So it's like, it just immediately makes me think of work when I think about my phone. I've like min-maxed, you know, macro usage. I've min-maxed all that sort of thing. What to recommend? Yeah, I guess that's true. But I like having the history because I'll go back and I'll finish something that I previously started. So, you know, that's where I am at for that. Get 20 torpedo hits. Hit an enemy citadel of a ship. Do that. Yeah, anytime I see someone with two phones, I'm just like, man, how do you keep track of all of that? I feel like one phone would just end up being like the redheaded stepchild in my my process. Oh, and I have to add the Italian battleships. Italian. Show me the Italians. 7, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, I tried that one time. One time I added them all to my playlist and I was like, "Oh man, I'm going to watch all of these eventually." And then I go to the playlist and it's like 300 videos and I'm like, Ooh. I am not going to watch this at all. How could I watch this? How can I keep track? It's just... It gets so overwhelming so quickly. It really does. Is this the build that I want to play? Oh, you know what, Bambino? I actually upgraded to a 5800 X3D. That stacked cache, man. It's hard to beat for video games. So yeah, I upgraded to that baby. Yeah, yeah. I still haven't gotten to like whatever, is it AM5 or AM6? I can't keep track because again, I was away for a long time from basically everything computer related. So I can't, I don't know what the hell is going on. Yeah, yeah. I'm over here like Battlefield 6? What happened to Battlefield like 4 or you know? uh Yeah, I mean I love AMD. I love AMD because of exactly what you're saying, Bambino. They offer AM4 still like 7 or 8 years after its initial release. You can't say that about Intel, you know. And it shows where Intel is headed, where AMD is headed, right? People want, they crave value in this kind of world where we live in right now. So to deny them value inherently by forcing the TikTok thing, just really puts a sour taste in my mouth when it comes to that. But on top of that, hello. On top of that, the X3D, the memory really helps with games just loading and maximizing your graphics card. I still use my 1080 Ti. I'm still using a 1080 Ti in 2025. That number always sounds huge, by the way. 2025. I remember when it was 2000. Oh man. But yeah, I think that it's really great. I've really been enjoying that. So I'm really happy. I promise not to focus you. All good. But yeah, it works. It works exactly. It has a lot of VRAM. It always had monster VRAM for okay, where we get some Vermont. Vermont. He's firing on us. Vermont. It always had monster VRAM, and it still works well to this day. I agree. I totally agree. I was watching a video on frame generation, and it just looks crappy. Someone in chat will have played with FrameGen and you will tell me, "Oh no, Notser, it works great." They're lying to you, you know. But for me, FrameGen just feels like let's cover up for bad software development. Yeah, so specifically ASRock, something with ASRock was killing chips. Gamers Nexus had something on that. I admittedly don't know exactly what he's talking about. We'll let Izumo fire his beautiful guns. Looks like Napoli is on approach. Shit. Oh, this is gonna hurt. See, that's the problem with these babies. They do not take any damage whatsoever. They are just giant citadels. Absolutely giant. Hello, Alicon. Yeah, Wim, I don't know. You know, I thought I knew what to buy for main board, but then I don't. I thought I knew that Windows would always support gaming and do a great job at it, but I know they don't anymore, and I actually read that even still, there are motherboard manufacturers that don't even like run well with Linux. And if you're someone who's looking at potentially trying Linux for gaming, or, you know, to avoid the changeover from Windows 10 to 11, you might have to consider a motherboard different from some of the leading motherboards, because the leading motherboards are deliberately ignoring Linux, and they almost don't run well on them. I have a Gigabyte based on Bambino's recommendation, and it works great with Linux in my impression. But, you know, mileage may vary for people, and he's going to say I'll right back. I could have just been completely lucky on that when I chose it, but I truly think, from my impression, I do think Linux is going to be ultimately the direction that gaming is going to go, because it just gets rid of all the useless add-on garbage that they have just included default on so many platforms these days for Windows. So I feel like the Linux has helped me get more years out of my graphics card and my CPU combo, so I'm very happy with it. Yeah, it's super disappointing to me that Windows has really like just ignored all the things that make like Steam, the Steam Deck, the best PC handheld on the market, and you know, similarly, people pushing Linux. It seems like they want to add more things that run in the background, not less, and I just think that's the opposite approach. You need to get rid of the things that are running in the background. Yeah, I mean, the anti-cheat with safe boot is kind of a lazy way to do it. It's not the core design of what they were going for, I guess, is my impression based on reading. So it is disappointing that they're so lazy when it comes to this sort of thing. Whoa, nice. Do I have range? No, I don't. I haven't run into an anti-cheat issue, but I know they exist with Linux. Some game developers just refuse to support Linux. Now, is that because Linux is so small to them, or are they getting a kickback from a company like Microsoft? I don't know. I want to say it's just because Linux is so small, but I honestly don't believe that anymore after experiencing the, you know, the situation for myself. I just feel like there's too many manipulation with software going on in the background. I feel like World of Warships runs great on Linux, and as long as you install it through Steam and or add it to your Steam catalog, because Steam has a has like a compatibility layer that will run in the background so that you can run like a Windows developed game on Linux. As long as you, and by the way, I definitely recommend, if you haven't added your ships to your Steam account, you should. you don't have to have a brand new Steam account ship. You can add your previously existing account. Mine, for example, is from closed beta, and I was able to log in and enable it on Steam. Yes, Bambino, you can add your real account on Steam and then just operate off of Steam, or you can just install a non-Steam game, quote unquote. But I just chose to go through the hassle and add it to my Steam, and I'm very happy with that change. I think it's great. I think it really is impressive how well it runs. I mean, I'm getting 100 FPS. I haven't dropped a single frame when with my streaming. It just runs well. It runs nice and clean. So, and I get to benefit from any of the Steam discounts that might be available for ships too. So, it's a win-win with the Linux compatibility and being able to have it there. I could potentially even, play it on Steam Deck if I wanted to. So, it's really hard to argue with what Valve is trying to do. Sort of encouraging the growth of Linux through their product. So I'm really pleased with it. Oh, he dead. Douche. I'm very pleased with it. But yeah, once you get it set up, it's kind of a set it and forget it. Now it just operates normally. There's no issue. I'm very happy with it. Man, all of our battleships have died except for one. That's very bad. Seems like I need to sail directly towards these big battleships to mitigate a lot of incoming. Do I have enough range? No, I don't have enough range. I do like that the number 3 gun is 360, so I can engage this guy. Do I have range? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yamato! Very good, friend. Very, very good. Okay, we're gonna use a heal. Yeah, I mean, and I've seen people go, oh, I'll switch to Linux whenever Steam OS gets a desktop version. You don't need that. There already is plenty of Steam-enabled Linux-based OS that run buttery smooth. I think mine's Cache OS or Catchy OS. It's great. It's very efficient. Very impressed with it. I couldn't ask for better performance, and it doesn't have the bloatware and crap that other try and install. So I'm very happy. Oh, that was close as hell. Shit. Oh, that was so close. Hey Ray, you did a great job, man. Stay alive. Stay alive. Go secondaries, go. Yeah, I agree. I think that's what I'm talking about. Some of the hardware choices that you make that are good for Windows are not good for Linux still. So you have to be careful with the hardware that you choose, because not all of it works as well as you could hope it could. Oh shiz. We got problems incoming. Get the torpedo belt! Dang it. They're tough. 3D printers, Linux base. Oh yeah, yeah. Gosh, these are so hard to play. I mean, like, I want to love them, but they just take so much damage. And great. Sorry that happened. I might land a torpedo on them. I don't think so. This is tough. Yeah, I think they're going to stop us here. Don't know if Jaeger. Oh gosh, you're not. And you gonna go around? This is brave. I don't know that I do this. Friendly torpedo hits. Oh, he's right there. Oh, that's great. Well, everyone's gonna shoot each other. They just started blasting. Yeah, I have dual boot. I have Windows 11 installed on my other drive for my other, well, potential job that requires it. But right now I'm in the process of finding a job that I can do because I physically am incapable of doing a physical portion of some of these jobs. Like, I can't carry and go to, like, on-site things for IT and stuff. So it's tough. Don't break your leg. They say break your leg, don't break it. Don't literally break your leg. Gosh, this is tough. I do expect my leg to heal, but I had a really bad break. My doctor recommended that I don't use my right leg for at least 3 months. And I broke my leg at the end of July, and I had surgery mid-August. So it's been 65 days exactly since I had surgery on it. And so I'm still almost 30 days before I can even stand on this thing. But, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's reasonable for the amount that it's shattered, but it's not reasonable when you consider that I need to be physical for my job. Unless I can find a good remote job, and then they are obviously sought after. So I'm just in this weird position where I was in a physical-based job that now I can't do because obviously I broke my leg, and I'm attempting to reconnect with you guys at least at night. This is literally 3 in the morning, so I'm trying to get a day job and have this. And she's got to have major surgery on her spine. Ugh. And this all has to happen in like the next 3 months. So it's a hectic world I'm trying to deal with. Oh, Janan, get him! Get him, get him, get him! Get scrubbed. This is a really close game. It could go anywhere. It all depends on these torpedo hits, honestly. It's just a huge gap. Perfect gap. Oh. Shit. Laffy sees this. Laffy, oh. And then Janan's over here. He's sending out more torpedoes. Oh, Jaeger's dealing with Schultz over here. There's so much action going on. Oh, he sucks. No, he doesn't. Don't you talk bad about my teammate, Blaster. Gosh. Jaeger, you gotta get this guy dead if you can. Not saying it's easy, but somehow he has to. And then Janan, he's gotta get, like, torpedo strikes on him. Janan's getting good damage. He must have hit, like, some torpedoes on some big targets. Yeah, this is crazy. I mean, like, a couple ship kills. There's 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Let's watch him. Oh, he got the spare. He got the GF. The GZ. The GZ. Oh, if they could get Schultz. Get Schultz. Let's watch Enterprise get a side shot. Okay, he's got a torpedo run. Torpedo attack run. No! Enterprise manual secondaries. No, Laffy got it. Oh, gosh. Enterprise really needs to, like, activate his secondaries, I think. Oh, Janan, what is he doing? He's trying. He's trying. He's trying. Oh, he's man-moding it. Oh! Oh! Oh, he got him! Oh! Oh, get him, get him, get him, get him! Fire, 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 fire! Kill him too, kill him too, kill him too! Oh, the double kill. Oh my god. Oh, come on, kill this guy. Get the torpedo hits! Secondaries, 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 secondaries! Oh! Oh! I think it did it! Oh, GG! Ah! Oh, wow. What a crazy great game. Wow. Wow, that was a great game. Wow. I haven't seen a game that back and forth. And I really didn't do anything. I basically just absorbed shots because I'm squishy as hell. Wow. That was a great game. Woo! Oh, we gotta compliment this guy. Plays very well. Good job, guys. You guys played well, too. Good job, good job. Worthy indeed. Yeah. I can't believe how close that game was. Wow, that was a great game. You're in the Alaska? Well, yeah, that was crazy. That was a crazy great game. Yeah, the Janan did monster damage, man. He had a really great situation, though. Friendly aircraft carrier that could provide him with spotting and, you know, friendly teammates that were willing to die for his success. But, man, I don't know how to play these guys. I really suck at these. What? It just feels like they're such a glass cannon. It's frustrating. Yeah, that was a great game. That was a great game. I like how close this is to the Prince Albert. Is this... Do people use the nickname Prince Albert? For the Tier 10 German? Because I think people should use the Prince Albert for the nickname for that ship. I think we're going to take the Tier 10 out and play it. Yeah, that was a crazy game. That was great. That makes me so excited. As is. Oh, they're boring. They're boring. Someone at Wargaming knew what they were doing when they named that ship. Just saying. You stick with your favorites. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to get used to them. I'm trying. I appreciate it. So yeah, my plan, if I can implement it, I would like to do YouTube as a side gig, because I enjoy the community aspect of it. I actually don't really have any PC issues anymore, seemingly running it on Linux and having an X3D chip with my 1080 Ti. I feel like I could use my 1080 Ti for another 10 years because of the type of games that I'm trying to play. But I would like to stream super late and potentially make a long form video infrequently, maybe 1 or 2 a week. And it would probably be developer blog posts, first impression, because I think everyone likes seeing a first impression of ships as they come out. And I would primarily have like a stream. Oh, another thing that I want to try and investigate. I would like to be a little bit more cheeky with ship builds. For example, just for fun, what would it be like to play a ship line or a type with just the opposite build that it would normally go? Or maybe only tier 1 and tier 2 skills, however, combination, or only tier 3, or only tier 4, whatever the token amount would be. I think stuff like that's fun. There's a person on YouTube, and let me get his name, because I don't want to be that person where I mention that they do a great job but then I don't mention who they are. Zarfan the Loot Goblin. Zarfan the Loot Goblin plays Diablo 2 primarily, and he basically creates, yeah, my day job. Once you get a new job, yeah. But Zarfan, he does Diablo 2, and he creates specific conditions that he will then showcase on his stream / long form video, and they're entertaining. You can only use this or that. So he can only use strength items, or he can only use dexterity items, and I think as long as they do missions and weird things in this game, I'm not gonna feel guilty doing a less than optimal build, if you know what I mean. If they're already kind of bastardizing the experience a little bit by encouraging people to have, like, let's shoot down 200 aircraft. Well, yeah, if you're going to shoot down 200 aircraft, you obviously aren't going to care too much about, like, winning the battle in the most efficient way. So I really think that people get a kick out of unique scenarios that can be artificially created for players to overcome. I certainly enjoy watching him try and beat Diablo with like, oh god, BA Montana, get your slow shells off me. It's so tough. These guys take so much damage. I am so annoyed by how much damage they take.
The ship is on fire. All stations, concentrate fire.
Oh, he's gonna die. I think he tried to heal, because his health just stopped dropping. Good morning, Edward. I hope you're doing well. It's very early in the morning for me, or very late from my point of view.
Torpedoes to starboard. Attention. Reporting the target position.
Enemy battleship sighted. Enemy detected.
But yeah, I think that gives me the best of both worlds. I can still be invested in YouTube,
Torpedoes direct.
and creating long form video and all that stuff, and it's a decent source of revenue. But obviously, I'll have like a real job that will have real income that isn't dictated on the success of a video game. Because sometimes, you know, video games, they kind of fall and fail. And I don't want that to happen to me. That's definitely not. You in the Janan? Yeah. Oh, man, you did a monster job, man, in the Janan. Oh, my God. Excellent gameplay, my friend. Well played. Was absolutely entertaining. I'm very happy with everything. And the Tromp doesn't have torpedoes, right?
Torpedoes to port. All stations.
Secondaries. Just throw it and it'll stick. Throw it and it'll stick. Something will stick, I swear.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
God, there's so many aircraft. I just can't get over how much damage these things take.
All stations. Proceed to capture that area.
Sorry, Libertard. Or Libertad. Sorry, not Tard. I got the Montana. Okay, Montana took a shot at someone else, so I'm gonna take a shot at him. That's probably the nickname that other people give him, not necessarily his teammates.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Hey, PK. You doing okay? Hey, baby doll. Yeah, that was truly a nail biter.
Attention. Reporting the target position. All stations. Concentrate fire on the target.
One penetration. Ooh, nice. The Commissar got him. Nice, nice. I guess I can stealth fire my secondaries. No, the plan is to, like, reinvest in this and see if I can be successful again. Because it's good gig work and it's remote work that I can do from home. I broke my leg. So I'm kind of incapacitated for a while. So if I can make this work again, it would just be really awesome because it's, again, remote work that's... God, crazy how much damage everything... Get away from me! Crazy how much damage this takes. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely super old school. It's been a long time coming. I feel like in some ways I'm like the old guard coming back. But hey, it's fine. I enjoy the game. It's not really going anywhere. I can't really think of a game that does the same thing. So, it's cool. I get that there's new games out there and people play new games, but there's nothing wrong with a game like this. You can obviously spend a lot of money, but you can also play for free, so just have to be disciplined. You gonna get anything? Yeah, one overpin.
Our team has taken the lead.
I think I need to get more comfortable with like angle approach because that third gun is a 360. Like for example, Venezia over here, I can stay outside of my detection range potentially against him if like the Mecklenburg can spot. I can also blind fire into smoke, which is something that the secondaries can't do naturally. Like for example, I can just fire these and they don't activate any of that. Okay, cool. See, we can reach him a little bit. When I said see him, we can reach him, a certain AI assistant decided to answer the call. Yeah, that's what I like. Lots of damage. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Hey!
Enemy battleship foundered.
Oh yeah, Ray. This is like the best secondaries in the game. Because of manual secondary, the way it works. I'm gonna use my Hydro to cover up Jasmine. I don't know if the Mechlin has used Hydro, but I will use my own. Oh, okay, cool, cool, cool.
Team has taken the lead.
I think we're getting an idea of how to play them. I think it's coming together. I just have to be extra careful at the initial onset of the game because that's the most vulnerable time for this kind of cruiser. Yeah, there's no armor on these whatsoever. Against a good player, they will just continue to retreat, make you use only your main battery against them. Yeah, I mean, I don't like glass cannons either. I like my my ships having a little bit of girth. I like it when they stop the shell a lot more than this, but I also like big numbers, so I can't complain about the high damage per minute. That you're basically you basically have a DD strapped to you. So when you go against a DD, you can basically kill them outright with your secondaries. So it's really entertaining in that way. And let me find the... Do I have the tier? Yeah. Let's see. Does he have second 360 that number? No, that's a weird one. Oh god, the tier 8's weird. Because I want to learn how to play it, but then of course this is played differently. Hey baby, it's okay. Hey baby. What did the cats think about manual secondary? She's playing with a toy right now. I think she thinks they're cool, but I don't think she cares too much about what I'm doing. If I'm being honest. Hey, cutie.
General quarters.
I think this will probably be the last game. I should get to bed, honestly. But obviously, really enjoy hanging out with you guys. I do miss my community, you guys, a lot. It's really just fun to play a game and talk about the game and similar interests around it. It's really relaxing. And what is with this map? This map is so tiny.
Enemy force detected.
So, you know, it's been really fun. And I look forward to doing this more. I really want to try. I really want to try and not be a stranger the same way that I was. It's okay, PK. Got some battleships over there. Notser. Okay. Once again, guys, if you enjoy the content, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will be creating more content here, both streaming and long form. Probably not short form, but who knows? YouTube does some automatic stuff that I don't understand completely. But if you enjoyed the stream, please like it. You know, it helps with engagement, and that helps with discovery, and that brings people in who enjoy the content as well. So it all makes it better, because the more people who see it, the more support I can get, the more understanding of what people are looking for, and I can, you know, try and make that happen. So I just really appreciate having you guys here. it's been... I definitely miss this. It's definitely the thing that was the hardest thing to, like, let go. But I just had other things that came up, and before I knew it, I just couldn't keep up with the demands, and it just fell off. So, hopefully, we don't have that this time. Multiple people taking shots at us.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes to starboard.
Genres keep firing at us. Yeah, Bambino, I appreciate it. She's got a major surgery that's looming, and we have to focus on that. So my goal is to just make that the reality, because it's a big deal. She had another major surgery probably like gosh, like a year ago at this point. A year and like a month. And it was life-changing for her. So I'm hoping that this surgery is similarly life-changing. She deserves to be happy. So that's my goal, is to make it happen. That's why I'm up at 4 in the morning trying to make every opportunity available. What you doing? PK's like climbing up. Ooh. What you doing, PK? I think I might be able to hit Russian bias. It's kind of funny that I can hit him like this. I want to get my other system online.
The enemy team has taken the
Yeah, there we
lead.
go. Uso's dead. Good. Gosh, the east side. You okay, sweetheart?
I need intelligence data.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. Akizuki. I would guess he might send torpedoes our way, so we gotta be careful with that. Really want the Aki to be taken out.
Ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir. Torpedoes, dead ahead. Torpedoes, direct front. The ship is on fire. Torpedoes, direct front.
I don't think enough shit's being thrown at me. Dang it! Let's do one more. P.S. Baker, have a great one. Let's do one more. One more battle. Okay, secondary. I'm just addicted to this. I'm really enjoying them, even though they're like glass cannons. Hey, sweetheart. You doing okay? Okay. 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 Hello, baby. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the whole stream. Whole stream, we haven't dropped a single frame. I could never say that on Windows. Never. I don't think I've ever had that situation. I've had really low drop percentage, but it's never been 0 for an entire stream. So this one works a little bit easier for that like forward position, 9 and 10, because the back gun is 360. So I could, like, for example, go towards the enemy at an extreme angle, make it hard for them, and then and only then open up with secondaries when I feel like the enemy is more vulnerable than I am. You know. Hello, Captain Hindsight. San Diego, city of dreams. Oh, shit. Well, the Kremlin's being aggressive. Does it zoom in like that? Buggy. I never remember zooming in like that. Hey, there we go. We angled it well there. Of course he gets me. We've already lost so many over here. This is probably just a short game, isn't it? Yeah. Well, that's frustrating. Alright. That's all good. Probably for the better. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning into the stream. I really appreciate it. Anyone who's watching after, this is, you know, normally I am here hanging out. If you enjoyed the content, please make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, which you obviously are here. And if you enjoyed the video, well, if you enjoy the stream, please like it. Don't hesitate to leave comments in the chat. We always enjoy hanging out, communicating. Just have fun. I'm not a super serious kind of player when it comes to this. I'm probably the opposite in it. I don't really mind if there's just different builds and strats and all that sort of thing. It's just casual fun. That's the idea. And I hope you guys enjoyed it enough that you will join me again. I will be making long form video soon this week, and hopefully that goes well. I have not made long form video with my setup yet, but I think that everything works out well enough that you guys can enjoy the stream, so why not the long form as well. I hopefully will stream more and/or and then the next 24 hours, you know, tomorrow night. But as for this stream, I'm definitely done. I'm gonna leave you guys with a little bit of Warship music. I hope you have a great rest of your day if you're just starting your day, and if you've gone well past yours, well, I'm about to go to sleep too. And thanks again, and have a great one, everyone. Let's see. Let me get over to a YouTube long form. Yeah. I wish I remembered the exact music that I always used for my intro. Okay, maybe something like this. Have a great one. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace, guys.